What is the right imputation for missing values in pandas? Have you ever faced the challenge of missing values in your data? It can be quite tricky, especially when you want to analyze your dataset effectively. Let's discuss how to handle these missing values in pandas and find the right imputation method for your needs. First, it is essential to identify where the missing values are located. You can use the functions isNull or isNa to spot these gaps in your data. In pandas, missing values are usually represented as not a number. Once you have identified the missing values, you can choose from several imputation methods. One common approach is mean imputation. This method involves replacing the missing values with the average of the non-missing values in that column. It works well when your numerical data is symmetrically distributed. Another option is median imputation. This method replaces missing values with the median value of the column. It is particularly useful when your data is skewed or contains outliers, as the median is less affected by extreme values. If you are working with categorical data, mode imputation might be the best choice. This technique replaces missing values with the most frequent value in the column. It is especially effective for categorical or numerical data that has repeated values. You can also use constant value imputation, where you replace missing values with a fixed constant, such as 0 or a placeholder string. This method can be useful in specific contexts where a particular value makes sense. To perform imputation in pandas, the fillNa method is your go-to function. For example, you can use the syntax df column. FillNa, value, in place is equal to true to replace missing values. You can pass a scalar value like the mean, median, or mode, or even use methods like forward fill or backward fill to propagate existing values into the missing entries. Choosing the right strategy depends on your data type and distribution. For numerical columns with a normal distribution, mean imputation is often suitable. If your numerical data is skewed or contains outliers, median imputation is preferred. For categorical columns, mode imputation is typically the best option. When working with time series data, forward or backward fill methods can be beneficial, as they fill missing values based on logically related previous or next values. If you want to take it a step further, advanced imputation techniques involve using machine learning models to predict missing values based on other features. However, this requires more complex workflows beyond basic pandas functions. In practice, start by identifying missing values with df, isNull, sum, then calculate your replacement value. For instance, meanval is equal to df call mean. After that, impute the missing values using df call fillNa meanval in place is equal to true. Finally, verify that no missing values remains with df, isNull, sum. In summary, the right imputation method in pandas depends on your data type and distribution. The fillNa function is essential for applying mean, median, mode, or constant value imputation. By selecting the appropriate method, you can ensure that your dataset remains accurate and ready for further analysis or modeling.